Chris Chan for KaijuPop.com, and this is Mines of Mars. It's a game where you're digging a mine on Mars, and it looks fairly similar to another mining game. Several other mining games, in fact. What is the deal with people loving mining in games? Ever since Mr. Driller, ever since Dig Dug, I guess. Then Minecraft and Terraria. And then there was Steam Dig, which is a tremendous game. And then I literally just this week was playing Super Motherload on the PS4, which is a game about mining on Mars, even, no less. And now there's Mines of Mars on iOS, and I'm going to beam into my mine here. Here I am. Whoops. Okay, if you stand on that teleporter pad for too long without doing anything, it automatically warps you back. This is how much of the map I have uncovered. Not very much. Well, general areas. It doesn't accurately map out on the screen. I've only uncovered the first little teleporter here. I'm 4% of the way into the game. But I have played a bit of it. I've played for about half an hour, and I'm only 4% in, so there's an indication of how much value you're getting for your 500 yen, $5, on the App Store right now. I think as you watch this. Oh, I want to get that, but I can't get in there because I can't drill through the metal. Yeah, it's either an indication of how much game is in Mines of Mars or how slow this game Mines of Mars is. It's a really slow game. I've opened up this channel over here, which I can run through here. I've been digging, I've been working hard, and digging through there. And what I want to do is, you can see I've got some stones here that I want to dig through here so that I can get some precious bronze. And I really want to do that so that I can upgrade my gear so that it isn't completely useless anymore. You see what I'm doing here? This is taking a fair old while to chip through these stones here to get to this bronze. But this, I've already upgraded my pickaxe once. So this isn't even the original crap gear that you get. This is the second crap gear that you get, and it still takes ages to dig through. This requires an awful lot of patience. It's a very, 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 very slow game. So be aware of that. Yeah. The way I'm controlling this, I'm using the left-hand side of the screen to walk. I also have a gun. Occasionally there are beasties that appear, and I can aim a gun and shoot it with a sort of invisible joystick on the right-hand side of the screen. That's, not perfect controls. I've also got a jetpack, which, look, whee! It's very important to keep an eye on the fuel. I haven't run out of fuel yet, but yeah, it's a little bit complicated. You kind of shoot automatically if you aim at the same space for long enough. Let's kill this beastie here. There you go. Kill the critter. I wasn't pressing a fire button, I was just holding in a particular direction for long enough. You've got a vague jump in the bottom right corner, which is kind of useless. So yeah, there's not... the controls aren't perfect, but they aren't terrible either. They're just sort of there. So I suppose you could say any issues you may have with the controls would be a minor complaint. A minor. It's a shame no one's gonna watch up to 4 minutes 30 in this video to listen to that one. Yeah, I think I want gold, or do I want iron at the moment? Not gold, bronze, or do I want iron? I don't know. Well, I've got, what I've done here is I've maxed out my inventory in the top left. So similar, in a way, to SteamWorld Dig, certainly similar to Super Motherload. You're constrained by how much stuff you can carry in this game, and so what you want to do. Oh, there's this chap here I can talk to. They don't say anything useful. They just have little terrible puns like that, which I'm not even going to dignify reading out loud. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, you're constrained by the amount of stuff you can carry, as well as by the amount of fuel that I've got in my jetpack here, which means I regularly have to travel back to the surface, which is a pain in the arse, because it's, as I said, it's a very slow game, and it's very slow about giving you the chance to spawn further down, so I have to go all the way back up to the top every time. I've already crafted little things for myself, like the ability to withstand temperatures lower down. That's another sort of gate to your progress. Yeah, so I've already done a little bit, but yeah, it's the toing and froing that kind of gets to me. Sorry, that music's far too loud. Let's pop that down there. It's the toing and the froing that kind of gets to me so far with Mines of Mars, even when it comes to getting rid of your materials. So, say with Super Motherload, just because that's the most recent thing I've played, and also it's about mining on Mars, you would get money just for cashing in your ore instantly, and it would be the same with SteamWorld Dig. Like here, I've got to individually smelt metals and cut diamonds before I can advance. Just like tiny little things like that, where it's two places to go to instead of one. But there is a lot more to the game underneath it all. There's this museum full of mysterious artifacts that it purposefully tells you very little of. And there's an awful lot more to the game that I haven't seen yet. So stay tuned to kaijupop.com, and there will be inevitably a written review at some point when I've sort of unearthed more of this game. But at the moment, it's this initial progression is so slow that I think I worry that it's going to turn a lot of people off. So I've got my bronze, so I'm going to see what I can craft over here. Turns out I need iron to craft a shotgun, but I'm not really fussed about that right now. I really want this defrogger, so I'm going to get defogger even, so I'm going to get that, and that might actually let me see more underground, which is useful. So I'll get that, and then, and you get more of this sort of terribly punny dialogue popping up here. Yeah, it's not awful, but it's not hugely funny. And on we go. You're gradually sort of unveiling more of the world, I suppose, and more importantly, gradually making a mundane task easier. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of about the economy of what you're doing, I think. One thing I really liked about SteamWorld Dig, and the reason I thought that was really well designed, was that you never felt for more than about 2 minutes that your progress was barred in any way. And here, in SteamWorld Dig, you would have an initial pickaxe that would took like about 5 hits to get through a bit of dirt, and you thought this is a bit boring. But as soon as you thought it was a bit boring, you would earn the ability to dig a little bit further. And then as soon as you sort of ran up against stone that was difficult to pick at, then you would unveil a new upgrade and things like that. Whereas here, it's from the get-go, this level 2 pickaxe is really slow to use. And what's that down there? I'm not sure what that was. Speed bar, can you see that? Or am I going crazy? Nothing in particular. Yeah, I mean, just this progression is slow. The fact that I'm gated behind doing very mundane digging tasks right now, and that I just got in at here, but there was nothing really I could do about that. So I can't use my gun. I probably should have topped up my fuel before I left as well. It's foolish of me. Yeah, this going back and forth is kind of irritating. It's hugely irritating, in fact. And, I mean, it is the intent, I think, to make something very slow-paced and careful and considered. And that's cool, believe you me. Like, I totally get that. And I get the fact that, as well, that it's not being obvious about goals. All it is right now is, hey, you know, you've been left kind of on your own, apart from, you know, the existence of these weird alien life forms and robots and things. You're kind of left on your own, and you're kind of left to your own devices to figure stuff out. You know, sort of Terraria-ish, I suppose, in that regard. You know, there's things like this offering pit where you can get money for your minerals and ores, should you not need them anymore, but I haven't really found a use for money yet in this game. Yeah, it's just, I think, with something like a Terraria or a Starbound or a Minecraft, the point was there is no point, and there was an emphasis on creating stuff as well as digging through it, so there was that. And then with perhaps not with Super Motherlode, because I mean that gets kind of drawn out towards the end as well, but certainly with SteamWorld Dig, this digging stuff was the hub world, as it were, to these Metroid-esque non-linear platform sequences. Whereas here, it is just the digging that you have to do, and while that's fine, it's just that, yeah, there really kind of needs to be a little bit more happening here, or if not that, if it is just about, you know, sort of slow, careful exploration, then it kind of needs to stop it with the to and fro. I'm finding the back and forth nature of it so far a little bit perplexing, a little bit annoying, as well as just how, yeah, as I say, just ball-achingly slow it is digging through here. So I've met all the way over to the left edge of the map here. I'm gonna dig down. Let's see if something exciting happens before the end of this video. Yeah, I mean, there is obviously a story that kind of builds up. You have a journal, and he leaves sort of ominous voice notes in it every now and then. You're sort of in contact with whoever it is on, you know, back on Earth, telling you what to do, and I'm sure they're more sinister than they sound, because this is a video game after all. And there's that whole museum thing. That's intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in that. It's just that it's going to take a fair few hours for me to get there. And yeah, I'm going to go for it because I'm going to cover it for review for the website. I'm not sure how many other people would at the moment, and that's a bit of a shame. My inventory is full. Great. Oh, I see. So the little tag pops up and tells you what materials are nearby. Actually, opal's fairly useful, fairly useless, rather. Mining opal fruits, eh? Terrible. I should, yeah. It's that your inventory fills up so quickly as well. If I just keep on digging down for the next minute or so, am I gonna hit anything exciting? Could find some mining puns, I guess. I don't know. I don't think this game is truly awful. Awful, full of ore. Get it? No. Get my coat. Oh, a thing. Ready, viewers? No, okay, yeah, it's a place that I've been before. I've dug through to this bit. You get those little orbs when you kill a monster, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, so I think probably, yeah, it's a case of I've already been up here, and now digging through a channel. So yeah, if you've got obsessive compulsive disorder, then it's kind of nice to unveil more tiles as you go. But yeah, as I said, slow going at the moment. So yeah, Mines of Mars, by the time you watch this, it will be on the App Store on iOS for 500 yen or $5 or whatever it is in the equivalent in Europe. Be prepared for something atmospheric and slightly cool and relaxing, but be prepared to have your patience tested. Chris Charlton for KaijuPop.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.